Now we move on to our final section. As you well know, this is FailMail. So this week we asked for the craziest conspiracy theories that you have heard. Now, not necessarily.
I actually had a slight alteration on that, and that was that you believe in.
Yeah. So I didn't want to. I didn't want to do that just in case I got fewer things. But this is interesting as well that you got people who actually believe in. I just with these people when I said heard, I just assumed that they believe it. I just assumed it. So thank you very much, everyone who sent them in. We'll just quickly start with the ones who sent into the official ADIF Pod Instagram account. 5G can spread or cause coronavirus, a classic. The Queen is a shape-shifting reptile. And then they say brackets, quoting David Icke. That seems like the sort of thing you'd sort of believe, Tom. And then, my brother once told me ATM fees contribute to terrorism. I don't even know how that works.
Older brother shit if I've ever heard it. Just like, did you actually know that every time you use an ATM, the Al Qaeda get 10p?
Yeah. So I guess you hate America then. What? I just got $20 out. Yeah, but you know those contribute to terrorism. I like his like general terrorism as well. Like terrorism's like just like contributing to like help the homeless. Like it's just like a general. There's no specific terrorist organization.
How that would have been formed is at some point someone from a terrorist organization had a sort of Citibank account, and then they were like, "Oh, that's it. They're profiteering off our ATM use."
So have you got any there, Tom, that people have sent you in?
Oh yeah, okay. So have I got some? You guys came in thick and fast, and I'll start with MJ is alive. Okay.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Not Michael Jordan.
Okay. Epstein didn't kill himself.
Classic.
The moon landing photos were
that
staged.
Epstein one though. That is, I mean, come on.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, 100% he didn't kill himself. So
that's yeah, not to, but even me, Tom, and I'm not the bandwagon of conspiracy theories, but that one is, come on, that's true. That's just true.
Prince Andrew being a pedo. Okay.
Again, that is true.
It never landed on the moon again. America's new Pearl Harbor was coming. Okay, it's pretty old school, but interesting.
Yeah, that's from Mabel celebrating her 98th birthday today.
Still going strong on that one.
Happy birthday.
Gates leaked COVID-19.
Classic.
I don't know if he leaked. I mean, that is a real stretch there. Okay.
Yeah, that's like they've got the right components, but they've just put them together wrong.
Yeah. We live in a simulation, Matrix style.
I've got one as well. Someone builds on that. My sister is convinced we're living in a simulation and that rich people are having a great time playing a live version of The Sims. Yeah. So that basically where you are in the social scale is like how rich you are in the real life.
Interesting. China created COVID. Lee Harvey Oswald was set up. Interesting.
Man, these are some classics here, really. Where do you stand on the moon landing, Tom?
Okay, so what? It happened. 100%. The moon landing happened.
You idiot.
Once read a theory that said that Jackie was the one who shot JFK in the limo. That is wild.
That's rogue. Why'd you just? How could you do it? That someone at the New York Museum of Natural History was stealing bones from the dinosaurs and other artifacts around the museum. How's that? I assume that happens all the time.
Yeah, I believe that, yeah. Cats have bred us to be their slaves. Weird.
That's great. That's such a fun one. Someone said that Man United are good. Funny. Thank you very much for that. Bickers, if that is your real name. Have you heard this one before? Oh, so Flat Earth, obviously. Avril Lavigne killed herself and was replaced by a lookalike. Yeah. You going, yeah. Classic. But why Avril Lavigne? What's the thinking behind that?
It was all too complicated.
Oh, she is
They
still
replaced
alive.
her. Yeah.
Have you guys heard of the Titanic Olympic switch theory? Have you heard of that?
Oh, that the owner of the Titanic sunk it on purpose for a test.
Yes, and it's a different boat.
I did hear this. Yeah, I've heard it, but
Yeah. This is just going through stuff you are like, yeah, that did happen. Yeah. So Madonna's 2019 Eurovision performance predicted the COVID-19 pandemic.
Okay, interesting. I have to watch it.
After we watched that.
Okay. The plastic industry invented COVID when we banned straws and single-use plastics from takeaways everywhere.
What the fuck? Why? How does COVID help them?
Yeah. The Tupperware manufacturers were like, fuck you, okay?
When COVID happened, I did be like, right, well, at least I can invest in straws, you know?
Yeah.
Michelle Obama is a man.
Interesting. I think that's an opinion more than anything.
Yeah. Oh, that was replying years ago. Yeah, that was someone else.
Some idiot wrote climate change.
Yeah, classic. Tap water is turning frogs gay. And then it says brackets, which is partially true.
Interesting. Okay.
What's going on? Who's investigating that sort of
What
stuff?
you make of it? Some of these are just opinions. I don't think they're...
Replacement theory claims Jewish people trying to replace white men with gay and black people. What is going on in that one?
Once you start blaming, like getting into Illuminati and then the Jews, that's when you've gone off the deep end. Like that's when you're in way too deep with your crazy, insane nonsense. That Republicans let 9/11 happen.
Yeah, classic.
Leaning Tower. That was, semi. I get where they were coming from.
Chance shit, man. Pigeons are robots being used by the government to spy on us. That's a classic. Prince Charles is a vampire. I don't know why just him. I thought,
I would get the whole family.
yeah, not the royal family. Just one of the sons is a vampire. And he can live to 100,000 years old, and the Queen would still be on the throne.
Still going.
So, have you heard this? I don't really get this one. Synovial Liquid stealing to COVID-19 patients by doctors. I don't really get the phrasing of that. What's synovial liquid? Do you know?
Not a clue.
Okay.
I imagine it's something that you need to live, and that there'll be doctors harvesting, it off people as they are sick or dying, or something like of those lines.
Okay. Weird. Final one. The government controls the weather, okay, and deliberately made it rain in April when restrictions lifted.
You think this government has the ability to plan anything? This government can't plan anything, like let alone the weather. With the restrict. Oh, God.
That's so funny, man. I mean, yeah, as if people would be. Yeah, exactly. As if someone would be in charge of the weather as their job. But yeah, there you go. Thank you very much for those who sent those through. That is absolutely fabulous. I mean, a lot of food for thought, I'd say.
Yeah, the interesting ones, certainly. But
and the thing is, what we just read out, all of those are true. So.
Welcome to the simulation.
Welcome. Yeah, wake up, sheeple. Take the red pill for a change.